And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was organization. Annika, you probably know this. It's very difficult to sort of stay on track when you have so many essays, and first semester senior year is really hard. Like, they say like, oh, it's hard because of your college essays. Yeah, it is, but it's also really like hard in terms of the classes that you're taking. You want to get good grades in your first semester. So what I would recommend is to make a spreadsheet. And what I was planning on doing is just sort of going through a spreadsheet like with you guys right now. Do you guys want to do that, or do you sort of know how to do it? You can write in the chat.
I already have one, but we can still go through it just so I make sure I have everything on there.
Okay. Trisha, are you okay with going through it? This is a little bit in advance, but you'll sort of know. Yeah, okay. So let me stop sharing the screen. I'll pull up an Excel. Okay. So first thing I would recommend is the name of the school. You're going to want to make that quite large because there are some pretty long names. You're going to want to do due date. And then one thing that you might not think about doing is the application fee. These really total up. Like it's kind of insane how much. And then essays, and then maybe like your website portal login, and then also submitted. And then the last thing that I would sort of do, this is a very quick thing, is a rank. So Annika, if you have you developed a college list yet, or are you still sort of waiting for the first sort of set to go through and then you refine later?
I have a pretty set list. I might cut out a school or two, but it's pretty set.
Okay, so one thing I would recommend doing, especially as you get to the very late in the process, you might have like some 30 odd schools that you want to do. I would rank your schools from 1 to however many schools you have, just because at the end of it you're gonna be really tired at the end of this process. So if you see like school number 29 or 30 and you don't really care about going to that school, get it off your list. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, should I take this one off? Get a rank and sort of do that. The other one I wanted to do, so submitted, received, your portal login. When you apply to the school, they're gonna have you sort of log in to like a portal, like Schoology or like your school login, and you want to keep this handy just because you're gonna want to keep this handy because if on the day of your decisions, if like you forget it, you're gonna be in like a frantic thing like, oh, I've got to reset my password and all of that stuff. So I'd recommend sort of doing this, sticking to it, making a Google Calendar, just crank out the essays. Like the only way you can finish the essays is if you do them. Okay. Annika, do you have any questions, or did you want to add anything to the spreadsheet that you thought was important?
No, that's pretty much what I had as well. I had like I put my status deadline, majors, and like essay requirements or any other additional requirements. I kind of just broke down the application.